welcome to Rod Squad TV. I am Aubrey. I'm a mom of 7, and today I'm going to show y'all our weekly produce ALDI haul. So if you've been around here long, then you may have heard I love spending money on produce. Like, produce is a very high priority for our grocery budget. So I usually budget right around $50 per week for fresh produce, and I generally always go to ALDI because they have amazing produce deals. So I'm not only today gonna show you what I bought, but I'm gonna give y'all some ideas, like ways that we use them. Because some of you have asked, like, how do I get more vegetables in my diet? So buying them is like tip number 1. Of course you have to buy it, but sometimes, like I'm guilty in the past, you buy a bunch of produce and then it all just gets moldy in your fridge because you're like, I don't know what to do with it. So today I want to help you by not only showing you what I bought, but how we're going to use it throughout the week, because all of this produce that you see will literally vanish under 7 days. And so that is my goal, and that is my priority every week, is getting more vegetables, more fresh produce, more fruit in our family's diet every single week. So let me show you what I got. We just can't wait. What are those, Ia?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
I opened it.
You did open it. So clearly we got a pint of tomatoes, grape tomatoes. I like to make a big veggie tray throughout the week, and I always change it up a little bit. So I got the tomatoes this week. I got 3 cucumbers. I got bell peppers that I usually put in there. They really like the bell peppers. But for this week, I'm going to put, randomly enough, my kids really like just raw green beans, and then I plan to ferment some of these as well. And then I also really like putting cauliflower in the veggie tray, because it's probably my favorite way to eat it. It's just like with some homemade ranch dip and getting those cruciferous vegetables in there. So here is just an example. I like to make it very colorful. You know, you gotta eat the rainbow. So we've got red, orange, and yellow. We've got green and never blue, because what vegetable is blue? I mean, an eggplant is purple. Anyway, so I do change it up though. It's not always the exact same vegetables, but this is from the ALDI haul from today. I got some celery hearts. Celery, I believe, is on the Dirty Dozen list most of the time, so I like to get it organic.
We ate celery with peanut butter, right when you cut it.
Yes.
And with
What goes on top of the peanut butter?
celery.
Celery and peanut butter. Anything else?
No.
No raisins?
Dear one said we only have 1 raisin.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so I do like celery for a yummy snack. I actually, you know what, Mimi, though? I prefer it with sunflower butter over peanut butter. You can also chop it up for pasta salads or put it in a soup. Celery is not my favorite vegetable in the world, but those are ways that I have found that I do actually enjoy it. And then I got tomatoes. I usually get way more than this, but Guillermo went the other day just for salsa ingredients, and so these are just for, like, you know, topping like a tostada or putting in a taco or adding like fresh to a salad or something like that. I usually use about 15 tomatoes just for salsa every single week. And then I got a little thing of garlic to tide me over. I like to get the already peeled garlic from Costco, but I won't be going there for a little while, and I needed garlic, and this was like 99 cents, so I went ahead and got that. And then I got this huge crown of broccoli, and my favorite way to eat broccoli is roasted. And don't even wait for dinner time, you guys. Like, seriously, I will just roast up some of this, and my kids just eat it like a snack. And before I know it, the whole tray is gone, and that is wonderful news for me. I always like to get zucchini and squash, especially we're entering summer, so they're going to be in season, which means they're going to be going on really good sales. And zucchini and squash are both really mild in flavor, so you can add it to almost anything. You can add it to pasta, you can add it to soup, you can actually mince it up, and you can add it to some eggs in the morning. You can also you can shred it. You can make zucchini, you can make it like zucchini bread. I have a really delicious recipe for some zucchini pumpkin muffins. And I even saw, I haven't tried it yet, but putting zucchini in oatmeal, I'm totally going to try it out. I will let y'all know how it goes. So I like to get both of those. It's a pretty common vegetable in our house that I cook with a lot. And something really interesting that I actually learned way back in college was you can cut squash like in circles and you can eat it with salsa instead of chips because it is such a mild flavor. Like it really doesn't have a strong taste by itself, but you still get like a crunch, and then you're getting this is a veggie, and then you're dipping it in a veggie, and it's just like veggies on top of veggies, which are always the best. I was running low on onions, and so I just got a little bag of those. I also usually get those from Costco, but I think I just forgot last time. I don't know. And then munchy fruit, we like to go through grapes. We go through a bag like at a time. And strawberries, the same. We go through like a carton at a time. But I only got 2 because they weren't on like a ridiculous sale just yet. They also had cherries on sale, which are one of my favorite things. And their season is so short, so I always buy them when I see them at the store. And then I picked up some asparagus because it was in the sales paper, and I love asparagus. Oh, I'm missing potatoes. There's potatoes somewhere on the table. I found the missing potatoes.
I put them right there because they're potatoes there.
Oh yeah, they helped me unload, and JJ actually put them where they go. So there they were, missing potatoes. But I bought some little potatoes because I love making this asparagus potato dish with some chicken, and I bake it. And I make some Italian dressing and mix it all in with the potatoes and the asparagus, and it's absolutely delicious. So I got that pound of asparagus, got a pineapple, and 2 cantaloupes to cut up and keep in the fridge. And then I got 6 mangoes. We usually eat 3 at a time. And then just each kid gets a half, and then they kind of fight over the pit because everybody wants the pit because it's the best part. And then I got a 4-pound bag of regular oranges. My kids do like the little cuties, but they were much more expensive. So I just went ahead and got a regular orange, and I got some limes. I use limes to make salsa. I also like limes if you squeeze it on top of a pasta or on top of a soup, or I also like lime or lemon water. And so it's a very fresh flavor that I like to have limes on hand. And then lastly up here, I always get 2 of these 6-count packages of avocados. And there's like 1,000,001 ways to eat an avocado. So some of the ways that we use avocado on probably a daily basis, like we eat avocados a lot. They're so nutrient dense that I try to get them in our diet all the time. So obviously guacamole is a great way to eat it. Avocado toast, I like to mash it up and mix it in with tuna, like tuna salad. I like to this little guy just likes slices of it. Several of our kids, I'll just cut it up in 4s, like in quarters, and they just eat it plain. Maybe with a little salt and pepper is really good too. I like to make a lot of pasta salads that have avocado. And some of you have asked whether you should be eating vegetables raw or cooked, but if you watch my last quick dinner idea video, then you will know most vegetables will have like a different nutrient profile when it's raw versus when it's cooked. So I like to have both. Like I like to have both raw and cooked vegetables of all kinds in all varieties. So what I don't want you to do is like stress out about it and try to like measure it all out and weigh it all, and like, I don't know, I feel like the more complicated you make it, the less likely you are to actually do it. So just mentally, I do mentally think through like, oh, I haven't had any raw produce today, so let me go eat something raw. But I'm not necessarily calculating it down to a T. I'm just trying to, I am being intentional, but it becomes very second nature the more you do it. So don't stress out and don't go crazy about it, but just keep in mind, it's good to have both fresh and cooked produce. And the last thing that I bought today that took our total to $68.64 was these super cute shoes, and they were like $10 and I couldn't resist it. So I really hope that that was helpful. Let me know if there were things that you saw that you use in a different way than maybe I do. Let me know in the comments, like what is your favorite vegetable what is your favorite fruit and how do you like to eat it. But hopefully this just encouraged you and motivated you to not only buy more fruits and vegetables, but to actually eat them every single day, every single week. So I am so glad you're here. And I just want to connect with you more and more. So let me know where you're from, what's your name, and why are you here down in the comments below. But until next time, I want you guys to have a very blessed day.